Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, so over here we're asked to check the box under each of the alpha amino acids that are going to be present. So in order to do so, let's first review what is going to be an alpha amino acid. In general, amino acids are going to be any substance that is going to contain both a carboxylic acid group plus an amino group, NH2, NH, or so on. An alpha amino acid is going to be one that contains the amino group on the alpha position with respect to the carbonyl group. So the alpha position corresponds to the locant of the first carbon atom away from the carbonyl group. So this is going to be the alpha position. This would be beta and this would be gamma. An alpha amino acid thus is going to generally have the following structure. We're going to have the alpha carbon and an NH2 group over here. And most of the amino acids that are going to be present in proteins are going to be alpha amino acids with L configuration, which are going to have different substituents R over here. So in order to identify them, we just need to look at the alpha position with respect to the carbonyl group. In this case, we're going to have an NH2, but this is going to correspond to an amide group, not to an amine. Also, they are not going to be close together, and this is not going to be an alpha amino acid. Next up, this is not going to be a carboxylic acid group. This is going to be a ketone over here. So this is also not going to be an alpha amino acid. Next up, this corresponds to an aldehyde. This is not a carboxylic acid, so also not an alpha amino acid. Over here, we're going to have a deprotonated version of a carboxylic group. So this can classify on the alpha carbon atom. We're going to have attached an NH2 group that is going to be protonated. So this is going to be correctly an alpha amino acid. Next up, over here, carboxylic acid, amino group. The alpha carbon is the one next to the carboxylic acid. So this is as well going to be an alpha amino acid. And finally, over here, we're going to have an amino group. We have a carboxylic acid. So if you start counting with respect to this carboxylic acid group, this would correspond as a beta amino acid. But in this case, we have two different carbonyl groups, which both are going to correspond to carboxylic acids. So starting the labeling with respect to this carboxylic acid group, what we're going to have is going to be an alpha amino acid. So this as well is going to be one of the possible options. So just to differentiate, the ones in purple/blue are alpha amino acids. The other ones are not going to be alpha amino acids. And with that, it would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.